Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nevada Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paulman with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jess, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't...
And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gives it on the option. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Nevada Wolfpack offense takes the field, and they'll go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, they're not going to do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Yeah, and how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense?
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nevada.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets it out fast. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bobcats Bobcats line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well, but you see how mixing in the quarterback run too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
He'll pull it down, and he avoids the tackle with the slide.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the fourth down, and it's decision time for this offense.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Quick spin on the run. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll run the option. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Hit as he throws. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Now this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. fires to the tight end. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He takes it at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. On target over the middle. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Got it in the middle, it's O'Donnell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down.
And that is the play the defense needed to turn the momentum around in this game. They needed somebody to step up and make a play. That should have been intercepted.
Finds him out of the backfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll keep it himself. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Reads it, fires complete.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires left. He makes the catch. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right on the money. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the 1st half. This has been all home team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Lofts one high and deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Now on 1st down from the 30. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using the quick game. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Now on second down. Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. Got the quick pass. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. Wolfpack will have first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off play action. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Houston is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Clutch City. They're up by 15 over Kansas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. And the Bobcats can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
At the 30-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second down.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Punts it out of the air. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Wolfpack with a really good time to take a shot on 2nd and inches. Working that left side now.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Working the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Floating away. Got his man on the right. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Just never had a chance. Shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. Fires to the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the returner goes down. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Working downfield on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and deep.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The Bobcats will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Second and long. Rides the back on the option. The give. Picks up the first down. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Great job by the back on the option.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just feeds the running back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Bobcats will punt this one away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. This Nevada offense really has it going. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nevada.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Texas State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Snagged in the middle. It's O'Donnell. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. On his feet at the 40. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it. Just ran over him.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
It's a turnover on down.
6 from 8. Let's go. Let's go.
Leaves it with the running back. Slithers into space. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Makes the catch. It's O'Donnell. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Tackle is made at the 43. Brings up 2nd down.
Going to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Fires one high and deep. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to...
He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some...
Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Woo.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And it's incomplete. The defense knocks it away as we have knocked down 3 quarters and head to the 4th. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Nevada will be forced to punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
A low line drive and not his best work. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. It's complete.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
They'll try the run. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Yeah, And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Bobcats are rolling down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Power football with the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves tripped.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas State.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense.
Touchdown, Nevada! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Pass falls incomplete, but that was basically a free play as the defense was offsides, and this is going to be a 1st down.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
The defense had the stop. They were about to get the ball back, but the critical mistake puts the offense back on the field with 1st and 10.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give and tick, 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 tick. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.